B, what is the scariest thing for you going into this Seattle game, knowing the trade deadline is just around the corner?
Just the team getting back. I mean, just really Jackson Smith, like you said, watching what he can do against this defense is scary. Other than that, I'm not worried about anything else.
I mean, some of it is just Washington needs to get back to what they do well. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Or find out what they do well.
Yeah, or find out, seriously. Because I feel like we have a ton of belief in who they are based on last year. Last year's over. Like that's out the door. They're not the same team. Mm-hmm. That's just the reality. We got folks on the line. Mark is in Largo. Mark, what are you most scared of Sunday night?
What am I most scared of on Sunday night?
Yeah.
Getting off to a bad start. That's pretty much what I am scared, but I don't think that's going to happen. Look, let me ask you something, JP. I said this to your screener out here. Do you think, and maybe you could use this for the rest of the day for your question up until 2 o'clock, do you think the coaches are going to go to Jaden and say, look, do you want to play with it on or play with it off? And I'm talking about the brace. Because Jaden may feel like he may be more beneficial with it off than on. And you worry about what happens afterwards. But that you got a long season for that if you don't win this game. And I just think mentally it may be in his head about the brace. I think he would be better with it off.
I haven't thought much about the brace. It's an interesting kind of question. But I don't think that's up to Jaden or the coaches. That's up to the docs. And
okay.
What
do you think, BMitch?
I think he should. I think he's wearing it. I don't think it's bothering him. Actually, the first game he came back, he was cool.
Yeah, he looked good. I think if they play like that, like they played against the Chargers, I think they'll win out. But they look, guys. If we want to be realistic here, if they're gonna make the playoffs, they're gonna have to run the table because they don't have the tiebreaker on anybody. No one.
Yeah.
No one at all. So you're going to have to win out if you're going to do it, but it starts Sunday. I think they will get off to a good start. I think Jaden will put on his Superman cap, and I think when he starts playing like he's playing, he's going to be like the Seahawks are going to be like Detroit last year. They're going to be sitting back there like, what is this kid doing? How is he doing all this stuff? And they're just going to be paralyzed in the moment. That's what I think happened to the Lions. That's what I think is going to happen to Seattle, and I think it's going to happen to the Lions again next week. I believe in this. I believe in him. Mm-hmm. And I think the team will follow. And I think when he's playing like that, he raises the level of the rest of the team. Just does.
Totally. You saw it last year. Thanks for the call, dude. Happy Halloween.
Call, brother.
800-636-1067. 800-636-1067. What are you most concerned about Sunday night against Seattle? I sent out a tweet. Follow me at JP Finlay NBCS. What has you most frightened? I gave 4 options. The injuries, Jackson Smith and Jigba, specifically Jaden coming back from the hamstring injury, or the Seahawks defense. 33% said JSN, 32% said Jaden's hamstring, 28% said the injuries overall. Only 7% said the Seahawks defense. Wow. I think that's misguided. Seattle's got a really good defense, and they're getting healthier.
Yeah, they're getting healthier, but you know what? I think people see Jaden coming back and they just feel automatically he's going to do something against them. And they see Jackson Smith rolling in and they go, oh, hell. I mean, that's what's happening right now.
Seahawks have the number 1 rush D in the NFL and give up 3.3 yards per carry. Landfill, what are you most scared of Sunday night?
More injuries, realistically. I don't think we can take any more.
I mean, it seems like that. We'll get an injury report today. I mean, this Johnny Newton situation isn't good. It does seem like Matt Gay and Laramie Tunsil are trending the right way. But the D-line is already really beat up with a D-tackle that's missed 2 straight days. Franco is in D.C. Franco, what are you scared of for this Seahawks game?
What's up, Brian? What's up, my man?
What's up, brother?
Thanks, dude.
Hey, look, man, look. This was getting me. Man, you got to run the ball. I mean, they got Bill, right? It's inexcusable to run a man 3 times. How he going to get warm? Brian Mitchell used to run the ball. He didn't get 2 carries because he wouldn't settle for it anyway. They tried to give him 2 carries. He'll talk about it. But Bill ain't in the position to speak up. But, man, let that boy run. He can get loose, man. He just like those other evasive backs out there. And, Brian, I want to ask you one thing, just for all people in the field, the cornerbacks. Why do they run with their back turned when they defending the man? If they turn around, the ball is dropping their hand. I can't figure that out to save my life.
Wow, who does?
Why does cornerbacks, when they checking a receiver, they run with their back turned? They never look at the ball, and they trying to guess his eyes instead of turning around like Darryl Green would do or somebody and look, and the ball drops right in your hand. I can't understand that.
Yeah, most guys, the good ones can get the eyes around, but once they get normally they run with their back behind because they trailing. They've lost. They lost the coverage battle right there, and the receivers in front of them, so they're trying to catch up.
Thanks for the call, Franco.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. Hey, tell them to run, man. They got to run, man. They got to run.
All right, brother.
They're good and everything. I love her, but you establish that by running.
I think he wants them to run. B.
Yeah, definitely.
Get that impression?
Yeah.
He must have missed the part where I said the Seahawks have the best rush defense in the NFL and give up 3.3 yards per carry. I think the game plan should how it looked against KC early when they were moving the ball really well, just like 5-6 yard kind of pass, set up the run, use the quarterback's legs. I liked Cliff's game plan against KC early. Then a ball bounces off Debo's face mask and you turn it over and it's like, well, hell, we're chasing again.
Yeah, don't like that.
Our boy Los is
Don't chase, baby.
Don't chase, man. Los, what up, man? What you scared of?
What's up, guys?
What's
Happy
happening?
Halloween.
Happy Halloween, buddy.
Listen. I'm looking online right now on TickPick. Tickets are $50 for a Sunday night primetime game.
Oh.
I don't care if we're 3-5. Why are tickets this cheap, and why are fans selling their tickets? So what I'm afraid of is that the other fan base is going to show up, because whether you like it or not, see the 12th man, quote unquote 12th man, the Seahawks, they do travel. So that's what I'm afraid of. Where they're showing empty seats, they're showing more neon than burgundy and gold. That's my take on it.
All right. Man, let's hope it's not taken over by Seattle. Damn.
Hell no. They come all the way from way over there.
Thank you, Los.
If you're a Seattle Seahawks fan, you must be from Washington or whatever. You're not just all over the country.
Well, because I think I've said this repeatedly, right? When Dallas, Philly, Giants, it's not all people traveling. There's plenty of just Dallas, Philly, and Giants fans that live here.
Yeah.
And probably even Packers and Steelers, some of these like national brands that just have fans. There's probably a decent amount of Bears fans that live here, right?
Yep.
I don't think there's a lot of Seahawks fans.
Nah.
Like, dude, is there a Seahawks bar in D.C.?
Hell no.
I can't imagine. Like, I know
I probably know
Steelers
most
bar,
of the
the
Seahawks
Bills
fans.
bar.
They're all from Washington. So,
White Brian, there is a Seahawks bar?
Yeah, no,
Where?
Union Square.
where?
The one on Mass Ave? Is that still called Union Square?
Yes, I think it's called Red Bear or something.
Man,
I don't know.
shout out to Red Bear.
Brian. Are you sure that's true, Brian? It's just like you said, I bet on the Caps the other day.
That does sound like you're lying again.